Hello everybody, today we will talk about 10 of the most important Windows terminal commands. So let's get started. So first program we will talk about is dir. So dir lists us the folders and files in our directory. So we were in Pi folder. So these are the files that are in the folder. So just to give you an idea how it looks in File Explorer of Windows, this is the folder that we are now seeing here. So this is simple, but there are more sophisticated things that dir program can do. So for example, let's see what things it can do by help dir to access what it does. We can use this help function. So there are many things. So the one function that I would like to emphasize or to talk about today is O. This lists the files in sorted order. So this ordered by we can order them by name, extensions, and size things, and let's order them by time and all this first. So dir we will OOD like this, O and D. So our content is ordered in time. So besides dir, there is a similar command ls, which shows us all the files that are in the folder. So to clean out this screen, we can do cls clear. So it will be empty. So next command we will talk about is tree. So let's see what it does. So it shows us the content of the folder in tree structure. So we are here shown only the folders. So these are the folders, then subfolder of this subfolder. So for example here subfolder, yeah. So in this way we can, if we are working on this terminal only, not using this file explorer, we can visualize the structure in this way. So this is, when people like to use terminals instead of this Windows interfaces, just because using terminal is faster. So this tree structure helps also to keep the advantage of having visualizing things. Also this being able to communicate with the computer in command line interface. So next command is cd. cd stands for change directory. So it will bring us to any directory that we want. So for example, we have here many folders. Let's go to one of them. Okay, let's take bank rate. Let's go inside this. Inside this, we should see this bank rate and PyCache folders. So cd, then bank rate, we just type the folder name. So we are there. Now let's do there. So this bank rate and PyCache that we saw here are there. So that's it. So we don't need to just go inside here, go deep into the contents of the folder. We can go to completely different place. For example, so let's go back to see another bank rate folder we have here. So from here, let's go to, for example, this build hell. So let's go inside this hell. So to go that, we will use several things. So to go back in Python, in this Windows terminal, we use two dots. Go back or go up one level. So we go up. So we go up. Yeah. And from here, we came here. Then we will go to build, cd build. Then we go to cd hell. So we are here where we want to. But this is taking so long. This is 5 lines of code. So let's go back to this bank rate folder, and let's go to this folder just in one line of code. So I will do I will cd now cd pancreate. I will show you how to do it very quickly. So to go back, we need to do this. So to go back 2 levels, instead of typing twice this, we can just do slash and twice dots, and then now if 2 slash means we are back into this folder. From this we go to build, so we can use tab. We can just write boot and write tab, and Windows will give us the matching folder. So there, from there we go to here and just this, then we are there. So it's quick, just in one line of code you can do everything. So that's it. And also there is a concept called root folder. It's very common in Linux. For example, we do this and it's in our root folder. So for in Windows it's not very comfortable, but not very like in Linux comfortable, but we can do it anyway. So cd this slash will bring us to root folder. So from root folder we can go to anywhere. So let's go to root folder, and this brings us to C, the root we have. So if you want to change disk, for example, if you want to go to D, you can do this. If you want to go to, I have G, so let's go to G, and I'm here. So from here I can go to any subfolder that I have. So for example, let's have what we have here. So my drive, team drive, 2 drives are here. So now let's go to C. So from C, let's go to back to this folder, and let's see how we can use this root folder. So C and Suga, it understands me. So this is, instead of typing C, we can just leave it empty and we will come here. So that's it about cd command. Now let's move on to the next command, which is rename. So we have, it's the folder I choose to work with is here, this file, the Python codes that I created. And so here let's try to rename something. It can be both a file or folder. So let's try to rename build and do something else, like what, rename build to build x, for example. So let's see if it's changed. So build became build x. So to rename back, we can say build x build. That's it. So maybe you can do it faster in terminal Windows Explorer, just typing things. But when you work with many things, it usually becomes much simpler to work here, and you get used to codes and you like it. You can use it in many different places. That's why people very crazy about this terminals and why it's useful. Yeah? So we can change folder, a file as well. So let's try to change this file, this bar.py, into something else. So when we are changing files, we should respect this extensions, of course. Yeah, in File Explorer we cannot arbitrarily change these extensions. So we should also respect this in here. So there's bar.py. Let's change this to bar.xpy. So let's see. So it's changed. Now let's revert it, just to have the things working. Okay, now it's back. So next command, 5th command we will talk about is copy. So we renamed it. Now we can copy it. Why not? Yeah? So copy files, we do copy, then bar.py. Copy it as what? Copy it as like bir.py, let's say. 1.py as copy says. Let's see the result. Bar.bir, we have both files. So you can do copying here but you can do it also in any, you can copy the result in any folder you want. So let's demonstrate that. Copy, same bar, but now let's put it into, okay, say let's put it into Bankrate, inside Bankrate. To do that, Bankrate slash, then we would like to save it as birpy. It can be birpy, anything you want. So it will be inside Bankrate with this. Okay, let's now see. Let's now go to Bankrate. Let's see if it's here. That bir is here. Yeah, it's here. So we can move, copy files to anywhere. So here you should click and go up and down, and it's very taking a long time. But here you just know the folder name, and just in one line of code you copy files. So also Windows helps you to find the folder names. You don't need to type everything. Yeah. For example, I already demonstrated, but let's try again. Bank. You type bank and tap, and it will give you the full name. So it will not take much time if you are using Windows. This terminals, I mean. Okay, copy is this. The thing we should talk about is, what about folders? If you would like to copy folders, we should instead use xcopy. Xcopy is more flexible and have many options. You can see what it does with help xcopy, of course. So many options. So let's try to copy folder. So let's say Bankrate to Bankrate something. Xcopy Bankrate to Bankrate 1, so for example. Now specify, so it's asking whether we want it as file or directory. Yes, it is a directory, so it does. So let's see, we have Bankrate 1 directory. So let's see what we have in Bankrate 1, and all the files are here. So that's correct, I hope. Okay, next command, sixth command we will talk about is actually several commands to create new directory, new folder, or delete folder, or we can delete files. So these things will be in the sixth. So let's see here, we have these things. So let's create new folder. So to do that, we do mkdir, and let's say new folder named with name new folder. Yeah. So let's see, new folder is here. So we created it. So to remove this or remove any folder, you just rmdir and folder name, and we don't have this folder here. To delete files, we cannot do remove dir, yeah, because it's dir. So to delete files, so we before we created this file, so now let's delete it. So to delete, just delete, and birpy, and we don't have it here. So that's it. Next command is how to create new file. Actually, we created new folder, we removed it, we deleted file, but what about new file? So to do that, we do type now and arrow, then our file name and extension. So let's build bir file back just for fun. Yeah? So it will create for us this empty bir file. So in Linux, if you know Linux, they have function command named touch, and I didn't know it should work in Windows, but it's working somehow strangely. So now let's go pi. Let's try to get it. So it works. Maybe because I have some Linux things on my computer installed, like git bash. Maybe it's working. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, this Linux touch works. So we have both bir, bor, they are created. That's great. So this touch is much simpler than this tap now and things. So next command is how to view the content of a file. So to do that, Actually, these terminal things are more developed, more sophisticated in Linux, as it's the design. So in Linux we have options like cat things, but in Windows we can see only these things, probably using notepad. So let's open bar5 in notepad. So notepad bar5, so it would give us this. So we do any changes here and we can just save it and things. So to view content and edit notepad, I recommend notepad. So I'm not very good expert in it, so maybe if you have if you know any ways to do something similar to Windows cat or Linux cat, and please write it down in the comments, please. So next command is color. So I have here yellow as my foreground and background is black. So let's see, like we can change these colors. So it's just interesting. Yeah, every people like different colors. So why don't we change the colors? So here this is 16 hex digits colors from 0 to 16 if yeah, and you have here there will be 2 hex digits, and first will be for background and second will be for foreground. So let's try to change, okay, to background to what, yellow, let's say, and foreground as maybe black, so 0, and we'll see. Okay, it's like this. And okay, let's try another thing. Background maybe 7. Okay, background, let's say if, and foreground as something blue, 9. So we have something like this. So now let's go back to what I had before. So I had what, black and yellow, light yellow thing. So I had this. So in this way you can adjust it to any color you want. And there should be an option color 0, but if you put color 0 it will turn to color C. I forgot that to bring it to default there is an option. Second digit, set default color. French, let's see. Okay, there's one option to bring the color to default black and white color of the terminal. So I'll ask you to explore this on the net. So next, 10th, our last command we will talk about is to files. So let's say we would like to find a file named. Okay, let's go deep into some folder and we search for that file. So let's say ratespy, and now let's go to level back, and from here we will search for the file. So to do that, we'll dir and to dir, and if we put file name pattern here, part of file name, it will bring us all the files that are matching in this directory, not in subfolders. But if we specify it as this, it will go to subfolders as well. So let's say rate maybe rat. It can be rates. This can be full or half. Yeah, it can be like this. So let's say rat, and let's see what it gives us. So it will give us all the matching files. So there is this ratespy in bank rate directory, and ratespy here, and rates this here, and so many options. So this is searching that we would find what's matching. So it will give us all raised file matches in subdirectories. So if we, for example, do without this, so it shows us that there is a raised file in our folder. So let's see if it's here. Yeah, it's here, so it finds. So without this, it doesn't go down to subdirectories. So that's it for today. We have just talked about 10 of the commands. I will continue further with other useful commands. So thank you for your attention. See you next time. Bye bye.